Okay, so first question, Beer Vlog, who is another reviewer. I think he just started up. I subscribed to him. NSLC, pardon an ignorant yank for asking what the hell that is. That's the Nova Scotia Liquor Corporation now, I guess it is. It used to be the Liquor Commission, Nova Scotia Liquor Commission, and they regulate alcohol sales in Nova Scotia. And anyway, they've been around since like 1930 or something like that. You can actually look them up on Wikipedia if you want a bit better information on them, but basically that's what they are, the Nova Scotia Liquor Corporation now, I guess. Erno Triggs, I have a question. I'm just starting to get into beer right now. My favorites are Guinness, Tank House Ale, Hoegaarden, Maudet, Grolsch. But my question is, where do you get beer glasses? Like, do you casually forget them in your pocket when you walk out of a bar? No, most of my beer glasses have come from seasonal special deals, special packs, like gift packs and things like that. The only glass I have that is officially stolen is my Guinness glass. And okay, I think this was ex-Power user. I forgot to put them on my sheet here. Do you get any American micros in your neck of the woods? Well, Anchor Steam, we get that. Just got Samuel Adams Boston Lager, if you still want to count that as a micro. I don't. Favorite IPAs? My favorite one right now is probably, it's actually probably the Imperial IPA from Garrison Brewery here in Nova Scotia. BDB Fighting, how old are you, Lee? And I must have had asked the same question. 31. And he'd like to know what kind of I'm a so fat also goes on to say he wants to know what kind of town I live in. It's a very rural town. It's sort of like Nova Scotia is sort of like Maine, kind of. Sort of the same idea, sort of a semi-rural, semi-urban, kind of in-between kind of thing. And our spot is getting a bit more built up. More people are coming in and more subdivisions are growing, right? Because we actually live right next to an Air Force base. Chad9976, question, since you use a 0.0 to 5.0 rating scale with half digits, do you ever consider switching to a 1 to 10 scale with whole numbers only? I know what you're trying to do. I know you've converted a few people now to your little 10-point system, buddy, but I'll have you know I'm going to stick to my 0 to 5, okay? Yeah, no, I don't see a reason for changing. I guess my system essentially works exactly the same as the 10-point system, but I'm not much for change. So. Okay, this one came from a dude who sent me a question before on my Beer Advocate account through my Beer Advocate mail or whatever. Liquid Luke R. And and this is, I wanted to bring this one up because this is actually something I'm just starting to get into. On the subject of cellaring or aging beer, what beers can be aged? What kind of place can you age them in your house that would be suitable for aging beers? Is there any type of beer that can be aged for a short period that can significantly enhance any aspect of the beer for the better in your experience? I tried a Corona one, tastes like lemonade. Okay, the rest of that is in questions. Okay. So actually, yeah, it's nice coincidence that he brings this up, because I'm actually my next paycheck I'm going to invest in 3 bottles of Chimay Blue, okay, because I want to get serious into trying to cellar some beers. And so I've actually been doing research on cellaring beers, okay, and if you want to see a website, and I'll post the link in the little side box, that's really been helpful for me, and it might answer more of your questions better than I can. What the hell's the name of it? It's the Brew Basement, www.brewbasement.com, and it's all about cellaring beers, okay? So anyway, I'm going to get Chimay Blue. I'm going to get 3 bottles. They say Chimay Blue can usually peaks around 3 to 4 years of cellaring. So anyway, to go through it quick, the idea is you should buy several of the beers you're going to cellar, okay, and you can test them at different times to try to get the note the differences, okay. So You want to cellar in just below room temperature for strong ales, like anything that's a strong ale, high in alcohol percentage. 55 degrees to 60 degrees Fahrenheit, I guess, is slightly below room temperature. Standard ales, just regular alcohol strength ales, about 50 to 55%, 50 to 55 degrees, excuse me, Fahrenheit. Lighter beers is about 45 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit, I guess. You want the lighter beers way colder. The other ones don't have to be as cold because they're usually hoppier, more alcohol, so they sit better. And generally you want to cellar in your basement, someplace that's cool, and there's no light getting in anywhere. Okay. I guess apparently the best beers for cellaring are wee heavies, Scotch ales, barley wines, imperial stouts and porters can be done. Basically Belgian strong ales, anything that's basically fermented in a bottle conditioned, whatever. Okay, but like I said, go to that brewbasement.com and check that out. They'll give you better information. Like, I'm just getting in this myself. I'm actually going to do some videos on this cellaring thing in the future here, in the near future. Once I get the Chimay Blues, I'm going to get 3 of the big 750 milliliter bottles, and yeah, I'm going to try that out. I don't know if I can last for 3 years or not, but my plan is 3 years. So I'm going to test 1 bottle a year and see how it goes, and take notes and write up a post on my blog about it, I guess. So yeah, so that's it. It's question and answers. Stay tuned second for some bonus footage to show you exactly what I'm going to be reviewing in the near future. Okay, so until then, any more questions or anything, put them under this one, and see you guys later. Okay, not everything yet has appeared in the liquor store where they said coming soon, but quite a few things have, and there's a couple I didn't pick up yet. Millie, out of the way! Come on, move! Alright, I don't think she wants to move, so yeah, anyway, there's still a couple to show up, and there's a couple I haven't picked up yet that were on the shelves. So I had a limited budget today. So anyway, first here's Dutchy Originals Organic Ale. Okay. Belhaven Twisted Thistle IPA. That looks like it might be good. From Unibrew. Finally, I got a Unibrew beer. Blanche de Chamblay. Very exciting. Watch it there, cat. You're gonna get smashed. And finally, Green King IPA. So these are the this is what the future reviews, the more recent ones, are going to end up being. It's not right, Mills. Don't you lick that. Alright, you fucking camera hog. So that's what's coming up. So expect these very, very soon.